Hello, everyone. Sorry for a second. I have to get my phone plugged in. And hope everybody's doing okay. Oh. Okay. Let's see. 9. You just got up. Hello. All right. I'm a little bit behind on much. And there's a fucking fly. Dude. All right. Hello. Hope you guys are doing well. You're not sick anymore. Not sick anymore. That's wonderful. I'm happy to hear that. Health is very important. Thank you. All right, so it's my pajama too long to wear in public when you're short. So let's see what tonight's theme is going to be. Oh, yes, and yes or no questions. A little surprise. Hello, Hearts and Torini and whoever else is watching. It's only names. I see you guys talking all of the chat here. Let's see what the theme is.
I'm in danger. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. I'm in danger.
Now, that's interesting because I've been, I admit, I didn't come on earlier because I had to watch Jaguar Wright and Tasha K. I am so sorry. Tasha K and Jaguar Wright, I mean, I was like, these two women talking, there's no way this is gonna work. But yo, okay. It was quite fulfilling. So I apologize. It was scandalous and it was a lot. Just interesting dynamic of energy, two similar energies, but then different, but then, it was just interesting to watch. Jaguar was off the hook. Hi, Eskimo. Yeah, that was hey, you want to do audio chat? I mean, this is one of those, if you don't have nothing nice to say, I'm ooh, cuz I don't that was a lot. That was as somebody who I did interviews with on Sirius Satellite Radio. If you guys don't know, I did have a show there and doing interviews with normal people talking about sex. Nothing. Trying to contain yourself when you are And I don't hate to say it because to me it is kind of true. Tasha K is a shock jock. So for the shock jock to contain herself while Jaguar is just playing in traffic, I mean it was everywhere, but it kind of like, I think in order to absorb every element of it, it needed to be off the rails without any of Tasha's help, I think. Her presence was dwarfed, but listen, if you're trying to let somebody talk and just with all the stuff she's saying, it felt like it felt like Tasha was trying to make something happen, like provocateur, but not letting her own energy get ramped up. That's, to me, that containment. I mean, it was different. It was different. It was different, and I can't imagine it. I was trying to figure out, like, is she holding on to a ton of energy with this, or is she letting this woman talk because it's all over the place? And it does bring things into a curious situation. I don't know. I think if nothing else, it shows that that woman is going to have to keep talking that way for safety, or the people who are in control don't have the same power. So, either way, definitely um, sign of the times. Definitely a sign of the times, if nothing else. So, a woman who has nothing to lose is a dangerous woman. I don't know. I mean, Eskimo, do you really think Tasha was drunk? She didn't look drunk to me. She looked very much in control to me. She looked like she looked like she wanted to say more, but her questions they felt very focused, very targeted, very navigated, um, with intention. Like it just seemed like, I don't know. It's hard to put words all the way to it, but definitely felt with purpose. Because she was skipping, to me, it felt like she was skipping over too much of the celebrity stuff. Like, do you want to talk about that? But why so much on the finances and how she's eating and where, are you homeless? And I don't know, it just seemed very focused. Yes, Torini, it was definitely worth a watch. And some, yeah, I don't know if, I don't think Tasha was drunk. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. She didn't look drunk to me. She looked like, I mean, just as somebody who has done interviews, I'm saying, there are times when the interviewer continues to try to get a point in. So they got to keep talking over the person who's they're interviewing them. So it's not letting them finish a statement because you got to get this next question in. To me, is like disaster in an interview because you never know what the person's gonna say if you just shut the fuck up. So in Jaguar's case, like it's almost like an interview where you could just say one question and just let her take off and just chop what you need out of it. Because Jaguar has everything to say and it draws into question a lot of things. It draws out a lot of data. And as much as you want to say, okay, she's crazy, nobody's saying anything to her. Nobody's coming forward and going, that's not true. Then there's all this distraction. And it's a choreographed dance between and logic and sympathy, empathy. Hmm. It's hard to bottle it, but it's like it's a distraction that to me is like to shock the system and bring about some type of result. But it almost seems like a work that is tough if nobody else is going to speak up. And that's the hard thing about speaking up on a whole industry. Whistleblowing is tough. It's a tough one, and you will take some shots for that. So it's a shame she put herself in a situation where she has to keep talking, because that's Hollywood. When she stops talking, she's in trouble. So you either keep talking or you say nothing. Guess it depends on how much comfort you want, quite honestly. Anywho, how's everybody else? How's everybody else doing? I think I need to open the door to let. Hold on. Okay. Oh, yes, Eskimo, absolutely. She markets her channel and calls her people winos. Seems like everybody's got to have a name for the people who watch them. I think that's a lot. But I think I guess it's fun to categorize. I don't know if I want to be a wino, though. I can't even drink, which is lame. Tony, you're still quarantined in your room? Well, you're healthy. Heart, your mind, and body are not cooperating? Oh, no. You guys, everybody's feeling a bit off. I'm sorry. Well, let's see here. I think as long as we can feed ourselves and wipe our own bums or help someone else wipe their own bum, doing okay. And it's not lame. Listen, it's a Friday night. I could totally be hanging out with some super hot piece of man meat. But that would be lame. Thank you, shenanigans. My face was fucked up for a minute. Nothing like having drills in your face. Insert dirty jokes and go. But yes, a day of drills in my face. Um, it was cool, and it hurt. Not complaining. Got to go through it. So Torini, I'm having there's a work of construction going on in my mouth. So yes, literally drills. From now I'm sitting on camera. This is so weird for my life. Anyways, so from ages ago, ages and ages, back before the color television and all, they put silver in the cavities. So I have this silver in my mouth that needs to come out. So maybe I could stand a little bit closer to the microwave now. So a little bit by a little bit, we're getting that done. So it is a little bit of torture, and it's a little bit expensive, but it is probably not so healthy to have it in there anyway. So there's that. So yeah. Yes, it is painful. But during the time I've chosen to sit in silence, and that's really what I did, I have watched a megaton of watched a megaton of videos on YouTube, and I did lots and lots of practice work. Practice readings for strangers who were totally not looking for readings from strangers. You need a voice chat now? I was just asking for what's her face? I don't want to talk about her personally. Jaguar. Dinners are always expensive. You chose the wrong. Man. It is. It was really, really expensive. Yeah. And that's not the thing. The thing is the fear factor. And they know you're afraid. So the dentist plays on that and and the sound of the drill. I can't. Like I can't stop hearing it. Like I was dreaming of that sound, like, oh God. so, so now they know me well enough, and they know my psychosis. So when I go in, I have a Metallica soundtrack, and I play my Metallica sound. I'm not even joking. I have a Metallica soundtrack. So it starts off Metallica, and then it ends with a little bit of Jimi Hendrix and some Nine Inch Nails. Okay? So I have my headphones in and it's blasting. So if you need me to like do something, you got to interrupt the soundtrack with the drill in your hands like Little Shop of Horrors, which I'm probably making the shit worse. And they all think it's really funny. And I think it's quite traumatizing and embarrassing at the same time. But I know I got to do it. So, look, I'm getting. My issues are kicking in now. Wait, shenanigans, yes. I'm more aware of how much I spit. Yeah, not even out the door and the mask is wet. Like, oh, that's so gross. Yes. You were singing when they were. Well, lucky you, brave one. All right. I know who I'll be standing behind when it's time to save the world. Thank you for letting me know. No, I specifically pick the dentist that puts it in his advertising that they work with scary people. I'm not even coming to see you unless it's like a whole recommendation for fear. I had a bad, bad dentist um, in getting my first wisdom taken out, and I tried that. Yeah, it was traumatizing. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Oh my god. Okay. Did they give me laughing gas? No. You know when they took my first wisdom tooth out? This was like maybe like 8 years ago. It cracked, so they They were going in to take it out. Now, the dentist was greedy, and he wanted to take it out instead of sending me to the surgeon. So they put me to sleep there. I wake up, and he's got like both hands and pliers. I don't give a fuck what they call them, the pliers. And he was yanking, and my head was slamming into the chair. And then he only pulled part of it out, so he had to go back in and get the rest of it. Oh my God. And I need to be awake. I want to be awake. I'd love to go to sleep, but not if I can wake up in the middle of that shit. Oh, good Lord. Yes, Lord. Hey, question to you guys. And yes, shenanigan. I don't know what he was yanking. I don't know. He got it out, but not before it broke off into pieces. And yeah, it was really bad. Like I just want to go crawl under covers when I think about the dentist. Oh my God. All right, so look, guys. So while I couldn't talk, thank you guys for the sidetrack. Now I'm all like freaked out. Glad I made this side deck. So I've been working on multiple decks at once, which is how my brain works because I'm crazy. In the middle of all of that malfunction, I made a yes and a no deck because I thought that would be easier and a way to lead into answering any middle parts that needed to be answered. It was just a weird thought, so we could try it. We'll see what happens. And hearts has 0127. Is there anything you need to worry about? That is a wide question. No, I can't answer that. Let's see what we should be focused on. How about what should be our concerns? I'm going to do this one by hand. Eyeballing the sketch pad over here. Hearts. All right, y'all. So I haven't done it in a few days, so please be patient. Or I might not be good. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Hearts. So my first impression, please tell, I need your feedback. My first impression of your number is keeping a secret. Like closing in, keeping a secret, something keeping safe from ruin. And a check. Checking that things are okay, so. Let's see what is heart's current, tell me what message.
Correct! 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 Correct!
So you have a pop quiz you need to take that you wasn't taking before. Your guy, oh, okay, wait a minute. Clarify the test. Okay, well now that makes sense. Okay. I don't see anything major here. What I see is you failing to enjoy yourself. There's some healing time that you need to get. There's some divine sight, something you've just learned in the past. We're coming out of a place where we're getting this opportunity to heal ourselves, restore balance, getting some cooperation perhaps with the others. And okay, what I'm feeling is not doing something for yourself. There's a separation here between yourself and another. And you guys aren't, maybe there's no communication at this time with yourself and another or a situation. And there's a test in this. So, and until so things are blocked right now, not knowing what's coming next. Three comes back twice. Okay. You got a lot of fucking threes. God, dog. So your guides want you to know your subconscious galaxy self would like you to focus on your health, your mind. There's something that needs to be completed also. Something that needs to be accepted. There's an awareness they want you to, something they want you to accept. Clarify. Ooh. Illusions. That's my yes or no deck, by the way. I don't know if this deck connects here. Without even thinking, I just picked it up when I really should have been going for this deck. So that could have been guided. I'm not going to take that out. So it's my card. It says no illusions. Take that as you will. I will keep this right here. But your unity, there's a partnership or some type of connection. It's not fun anymore. If this has to do with a lover or somebody else, there's time that you need to take to yourself to better yourself, love yourself, elevate the self. You are aware. Become more aware of yourself. This is a time of elimination for you. So the separation, I'm okay. Clarify this. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, Eskimo. I'm doing a reading. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Okay, hearts. God damn it. Where's my pen? Okay. Good Lord. Okay, can you hear me? Eskimo? Eskimo, you there? Oh, I can't stand up and do the. No, I can't flip the private and do ratings. That's too much. Okay. 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 Okay, hearts. Okay. I'm not going crazy for the record. I'm just looking at my data. Hold on. Wow.
Don't care, don't care, don't care, still don't care. I don't care, I don't care.
Okay. Well, now that it's incredible how anyways, it's yeah. Um hmm. Okay. Let's just scratch this reading. I think I just got more data out of this than you're going to, Hearts. That's interesting. Let's just ask your question directly. Ooh, my deck doesn't go together. Does Pooja fail the test? No loss. All right, who's next? Good enough? Why wouldn't I tell you what? My cards say let it go. Yes, let it go. Yeah. Hey, my deck looks pretty decent because I figured out with a popsicle stick I can draw straight lines that look good and wavy too, which masks my inability to draw. However, Hearts, here's the thing. I you know, my card said that there was something that was an illusion. Hell, I wrote it. Keeping secrets. It's in your numbers, in fact. So you yourself start off with a 0. Then there's a 1, the masculine self. Then you got your 2. And it's like altering, becoming something else. I read your numbers that way. And then you put the 7 here, which is like gambling. It's like looking for luck in a situation. But it starts off with a secret, hoping for luck in containment. It's in what I drew. So there's that. Let's all move on.org. Whee! Hearts. When I pulled the illusion card, obviously it was you that's the illusion. It said no. And then it said loss. No. So if we want to go there, it's like no luck. Anywho, shenanigans. 4882. It's a lot of energy. Okay, shenanigans. The first thing I heard was, I hate to do this. This sounds fucked up, but it's not the case. Okay. The first thing is music. So I need feedback on this one. So the first thing I hear is music. I actually hear a song that I made. It's called, but one of the main segments of the song is saying, "Get out of my head." Then I feel like there's a scar or a scare. So it's like someone being afraid or shy. That brings actually a second song to me. I don't remember the name of the group, but the chorus of the song is like, "You're too shy, shy, hush, hush, IUI." It's an old song. Then I get this message about feeling good or feeling better. So from your numbers, it feels like there's wanting to bring some type of like situation about being in our head or experiencing no clarity in a situation with another. Could also be hurt too. Now, if that ain't your data, I need to start over because it feels like there's a block between one and another. And the block has to do with like getting clear in things, like planning. What are we doing here? I just heard explain yourself to me. What is this? 48. Okay, let me shuffle because cards are flying. And there's a fucking 4. Okay. So this is about planning. Logic. Logic. Oof. Separation. I am shuffling this deck. Even though it's probably right. So it seems like, just from those two, it seems like time for somebody to take a breath from another person and reset our logic. It's like pressing the reset button on the way we are acting in a situation. Maybe we are, damn, I just lost the word. We are, we're letting, God, I lost the word, I'm so sorry. It's like when someone's entitled to something and they're not entitled, but you're letting them feel entitled. I really did have a better word. And it's gone. It ran. Let's see. So there's a somebody who might be ghosting. This person may not be quite as honest. And I feel like this is a time when we're seeing something for what it is. Ooh. Completing something it's time to complete something. Time to let some shit roll. Time to also be creative. You're supposed to be having fun right now. If you're not, maybe you're off schedule for that. Okay, that would throw it off schedule. So there's just 5. Oh boy, what's going on, shenanigans? It makes sense. Okay, I just heard I need to go to the dice because I was confused. I'm sorry. Okay. There's your 8. There's a block right there. You know what I just felt right now? I felt like, okay, like the guides, your subconscious time, the floodgates from hell, fire. I don't fucking know. Something that I feel like there's a separation between two people that's happening on purpose, but for good. Because right now, your fun button, your fun door has other furniture blocking it so you can't open it. So you're supposed to be being creative so you can open that door to fun. Because somebody's got you in your head. And you're supposed to be working on feeling better. I hope that's a soul scar and not a body scar because those suck. Soul scars we can heal, okay? Sometimes the outside scars don't work so well. We talk about my ear if you want. I don't understand the shy element though. Unless you're just in a place where you desire this union, but this person may not be responding the way you want, if not at all. And something's got you feeling insecure, so it's this solo, alone energy. My dogs are barking. So there's this repetition here. Oh, twice. Now I'm looking. I'm sorry. Okay. So you're attracted to leader types. I'm just throwing this out there. Just tell me if I'm going somewhere. So you're attracted to the leader type of guy. I think a lot of us are. But mm, there's this completion, this ending that happens because you're not. Don't grab your balls. Yeah, my dog's going crazy. So it feels to me like there's some endings that happen, or like a block. And here's this holy grail here. So there's a repetition that needs to be broken anyway because you overthink these relationships and it's unhealthy. You may be attracted to this bossy type of guy, but there's no luck in this. So right now, there's no luck in it because you might be. The princess really didn't kiss the frog, is what I heard. What? The princess didn't really kiss the frog. I don't fucking know what that's about either. I'm done. What is.
Oh shit. Here we go again. Oh shit. Here we go again. Oh shit. Here we go again. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I say. Um. So it looks to me like right now this would be a good time for you to be working on creativity, fun, and all that stuff. My God. Stop forgetting how beautiful you are. That should be focused on, not forgotten. Because that's in the wrong direction here. I don't like that upside down. Need to complete that part. So we're working on being creative right now because that is blocked by the way we are thinking about the destructive. I never want to say the word competition when I see one of my cards, but truly, I should start saying it because I don't want to think that people that we care about or like or want to date or give our time to, it's very difficult for me to imagine those people being competitive. But in a way, sometimes we might be looking at or attracting people who will end up feeling competitive towards us. So we should be working on having fun and maybe the others come later down the line. Because there's a smooth element you need to work on with yourself, which I don't even feel like you need to work on it because I wrote that first. So it's like you are smooth, but you're shy. So something to do with music you need to be dealing with. And I don't know why you'd be shy with the music element. I don't. But it feels like that's a pathway to the self here. Hmm. There's a great achievement that you have in music. There's some art you have to do here. Ooh, shit. Oh my. Okay. Okay. I don't know what you do artistically speaking. I don't know what you do artistically speaking. Um. Uh, I mean shenanigans. What are you? What's your? Oh God. What the fuck is your art? Listen, I don't know what you do with music or if you're supposed to be working on that. Mm. I don't know what you skipping over. I hope you're working on this. This almost looks like a music note. Interesting. Mm. Anywho, okay. So there's something you do in the art realm of the galaxy. If you don't do it here, now, if you don't, I'd like to be able to stick my hand through the computer and poke you in the side of the head. So there's some great art that is in your brain. Yeah. There's great, okay, there's design there. You'll find success in that. Oh, there's your own fucking floor. I'm sorry to curse at you. You probably deserved it, though. So you have plans. You can do this. You're supposed to, okay, these are your dice. I'm just going to jiggle them around. Can you finish working on your greatness? That was frustrating right at the last minute. So you're being separated from a lot of stuff because you're here to do something really artistic here. There's a creative something. I feel very frustrated talking to you right now. Why is that? Why? I feel very frustrated. Anyways. Oh, pop quiz. And that's why I feel frustrated, because you're not listening. Okay, thank you. Anyways. Can you take the test? Can you just accept it and, like, do it? Just do it. Okay, let's see any messages for shenanigans. Even the phone thinks you need elevator music. Can you? Anywho. Anyways. Now that's bad. Because that's an iPhone 6. It's an iPhone 6. Alrighty then. Well, any other songs for us and for shenanigans? I don't know. I guess that was one for you. Anyhow. Hope that was helpful, shenanigans, once again. Torini. It's not for me to choose. I say go with the first one. Go with whatever was first. Let's see what the dice do. Let's just go for the dice. Okay, glad it was helpful, shenanigans. Let's see if Torini's numbers sync up. 30. Okay. All right. Torini. You were asking me about cleaning. Really? Hold on a minute. Okay. Sorry. Outside noises drive me crazy. Okay. Let's see. Cleaning the house. You know, it's okay. I see an option to be lazy here. So, but there's this. I feel like you disturb somebody with this. So you have a proclivity. You have a leaning towards impulsive decisions. And there's no luck in that. That's not always a good thing. Okay? That's an issue. So there's this action to complete things. To complete things. Which I don't see that being a bad thing because completion happens actually twice. Happens in the action and it happens in eliminating some of your anxieties or concern issues. But this is an isolating behavior. And takes you backwards. You're scattered. You know, you might be a bit of an introvert. Here's the brain overthinking. There it is. Okay. So, some healing that needs to be done. Cleaning that needs to be done. Would it be of benefit? All right, new deck, new deck. New deck says yes, love. Stop waiting. It's an ego builder. So maybe it wouldn't be bad to do it if it makes you feel better, gives you something to do. And I don't see what the problem is to clean. Clean as long as you're not inhaling any chemicals. And don't do anything crazy. I see you've been doing it a lot. That's been in your head. There's that repetition. But listen, you think the cleaning is an issue, but it's in your behavior. That desire to get up and do those things, this is a part of who you are. So you're just kind of pointing it at the cleaning thing. And the way the dice come out here, it looks like if the situation was correct, you could apply that push energy to a lot of different things. So it's to me, it seems more like that's who you are. But yeah, you're being very critical of self. So be mindful of that. But I don't see anything wrong with the cleaning. Yeah, unless you should be resting. Unless you should be resting. Okay. Sorry, every time I see your box flashing Eskimo, that was weird. Okay. Yes, impulsive self. You can be so. Listen though, if you know you need to be resting, put that impulsion into something else. There's something artistic you can do from the bed, video gaming or something. Something to feed that go 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 energy. You know there's some really cool video games you can get lost in while sitting in your bed. I can do Tetris for like hours. Just Tetris. The music itself drives you to keep going. You just got to keep going. So maybe there's something else you could be doing if you need to rest. If not, I don't see an issue with it, but it's who you are. Anywho, uh, I don't know if Kanika's still here. Is that who's next? No video games. It's no problem, but like it was making this weird coloring thing going, and I kept looking at it like, wait a minute. Sorry, it was throwing me off. I had to stop it. Okay. Hope that's not for anybody else's reading. Kanika. Okay. Okay. Kanika. Are you there? Kanika, I need your feedback. So you need to say hi or something. Are you by any chance feeling you might be going through something where you kind of need to work on yourself here? My first impression is someone being feeling like drag, drained. Literally, what I wrote is drag, drain, sorrow, pain. I ask the question, why do they? I get a message to train, suggest someone to learn how to live again. Breathe. Someone getting centered. Ah. See, sometimes we be feeling so deep, and then it's like you're thinking about somebody else. Okay. Boy, oh boy, just the pits of fucking hell. Anyways. So, hmm, Kanika. Okay, so there's this intro. Okay, so you're not gonna. Okay, so god damn it, you're just not having this luck with this union thing. I'm a Bob. It's an unknown. What's happening? What's coming? And it's almost like you put yourself into this place where you're thinking, and you multiply the pain in the way you think. So it's dragging the self, it's draining the self. Why do they fill in the blank? It's almost like why do they? Why do they? I don't get the completion of that data. But the suggestion that I take from the training and the relive, that's not even a word, but that's just what was translated. So it's relive. It's coming to the center of oneself, understanding how our mind works. So there's that repetition, there's an imbalance here, and it's your imbalance to deal with. And getting a hold of it does bring you luck, right? Because you have an art that's really great also. Chances are there's something should be doing and focused on instead. And it's blocking your health. It's blocking health and action. Okay, it's blocking like this harmony, this practicality. And your guides are letting you have this lesson right now. You're in your head there, but you have beings on either side of you. Like there's a certain amount of protection that can be given, but at a certain point, growth also has to come from you. This is a work. It's a group thing. It's a spiritual group thing. But there's this action here. 212. And then right. So moving upwards, your energy. I don't know in your okay. Hope there's nobody in your environment who has these issues, but sometimes this shit can come from childhood. This way of thinking, and that's here below. So your brain needs to be doing other shit. Some people have a brain that moves too fast. And sometimes we can get some of this stuff out in our art. Because this is big artist. This is art right here. So you got art, and then it's the block with going into an action. So we're not moving, we're kind of stuck with our thoughts. Oh, that's not fun. Right? That sucks. You do what? Because here we have a 5, you have your 6 here. So, okay, you want to, maybe there's some volunteering or something you could be doing. I don't know. Because I see some irresponsibility going on here. Maybe, is that the blockage that you're not being responsible? Yeah. This looks like somebody who's not organized. This looks like somebody who's got some sensitivity things going on. Okay, maybe you're shy, maybe you don't feel like you can express yourself fully. And sometimes we can't until we get old enough or in a place where, we no longer give a fuck what anybody else thinks. Let's see. Yeah. You may find success being in a world or a job or a lifestyle where you don't have to answer to the others. That may be the greatest balance for you, just being in a place where you don't have to interact with the others. You may find more comfort in that. Some people do, and that's okay. However, 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 this is also the mark of an artist. Okay, this is also yeah. Okay, this is also the mark of an artist. So maybe we should find something that we personally enjoy that's artistic and enjoyable. Maybe music. It's a craft. Whatever this is involves others. Whatever your art is, it involves the others. But I mean, there'll be an audience for it, and it's an audience that grows. That's a gift. That's a gift. Yeah, okay. So look here, we're gonna need you to knock off some of that shit. Okay? Now it's time to accept yourself. You're letting shit drag on. You're letting shit drag on. This is your pain. The part of this experience is learning how to come out of that shell. Okay? So you need to train how to relive. That makes total sense. So you can't be shy fucking forever. You're gonna have to go outside. What can you do that puts you in the place of the others? Volunteering. Volunteering, people gotta talk to you because they need your help. Delivery, is there maybe take on something that you can do that helps the others? That puts you in a place. There's gotta be like shelters or organizations that need volunteers, especially at a time like this. And if you don't want to do any of that, then you need to take this time and that shy shit and discover your art. Because your art, you may have, yeah, wait a minute. That's in the head. So there's a chance that there's an art or you're psychic, which is a form of art in some regards. You may also be psychic, and that may cause you some mental issues too. So this may be a source of conflict and destructive behavior up there. Things may be a little bit challenging, right? And there's that social interactions, it's upside down. Yep, okay. No, you're an artist. Yeah. Okay, so I want you to spend this lovely weekend coming up figuring out what the fuck your art is. Is it music? Is it helping others? Is it going into something that, and when I say art, I mean something that inspires you, something that you just enjoy doing. You could do it for a couple of hours or all day. Because there's some gift you probably came from your last life here with. That's brain shit right there. And it's going to create whatever this is. You're gonna have issues with relationships, and it's gonna feel, yeah, you're gonna have to get a hold of that. Relationships are gonna be an issue because you have an art that's not recognized, and it's gonna bring frustrations. There's frustrations that come with this. I don't see you at that point now, but later on down the line it can, because you're gonna find the others very polarizing. Okay, it's gonna leave you in your head too much. It creates instability. Dealing with the others. Because, yeah, oh God, you're different. And there's your zero literally keeps coming back from the past. Wow. Yeah, okay. So, hmm, listen. No. 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 When do you love you? Love yourself. Find your art. Find your art. Find your love. Sometimes we have to find ourselves before we can find somebody else. Because as long as you don't have 100% of a hold of you, how can you get a hold of the right person? You don't even see the right person right now. Think about that. You don't even have the vision because you're so much in your head. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay. You're so much in your head right here. It's almost like you overthink a relationship. You overthink things. And it creates this conflict. And it creates poverty in relating with the others. Okay? So it stops you from taking action. This is some shit from the past or from parents. Somebody taught you this. Nobody falls out of a coochie experiencing this. You either came from last life with it, there's a chance that happens, but we can, we usually learn it from the others. Parents, the people we see growing up, they can make this impression on us that sticks. Plus the pressures of being in this world. It's heavy. So you need to train yourself to live a different way. Okay? So we're in our heads here, and we got to get this action. We have to have a design of the self, right? And redesigning ourself allows you to get some new shades. So you're not looking at anything bad about yourself. You see your greatness. And an art can help you see your greatness. Okay? So I ain't looking at no fucking love life in the picture because all I see is you splitting yourself over and over and over again here in your own numbers. And that's going to lead to impulsive decisions throughout life. It's going to stop you from caring for yourself as much as you could. You won't realize your potential, the maximized potential of it. There'll be a lot of start and stop in life. You're going to find people draining. You're going to feel tired and like why? God damn. Why? Because of you. Why? Because of you. You're not comfortable with yourself. So you'll go through this cycle of like trying this, trying that, and trying nothing, and mostly spending alone time. And because you won't realize yourself and be comfortable alone, gotta be comfortable alone. Gotta love ourselves alone. Gotta have something that occupies our time. So we're not focused on what we don't have. Okay? Can't have love for anybody else till you love you. How do you give love to somebody else? We don't even know what that is. Here's 4 of you. Who the fuck is loving who? Those are your numbers. Who's loving who? So for 5 minutes, I get it. You forgot how awesome you are. So we got to work on that. That comes first. Then your art, your craft, whatever it is that you came to do for the others, you kind of got to start learning, realizing that. But first, you got to take all of this 4, and put that back together to get that one person who's super awesome. Not breaking ourselves apart with thoughts that don't serve a purpose. That shy shit. That shy is because we're going through that. We're realizing what we lack. So what do you want to do? Now's the time. Your guides are waiting for you, but they can only do so much if you're in your head. Okay? Okay. And you will find luck, the best luck in this lifetime, being comfortable with yourself. Okay? Getting over that insecure, overthinking process, because you're probably a teacher, a healer. You're trustworthy. That's in you. I see that. But you're probably like, you got some other extra gifts. And that makes your brain function different. So we got to work on that, because that's an isolating thing. Puts you by yourself and it's not healthy. Okay? And it makes you're going to block things out. Won't be a when you find a love. Love's always there for you. But you're blocked. So you gotta remember how badass you are. Okay? Gotta know it, live it, feel it. I mean, we can live La Vida Loca and split ourselves 4 ways, but that's not the work. You're here to work and help the others. So, gotta get to work on that. Okay? Your love is probably gonna be for other people who really need it. So, yeah, got big work to do. First on yourself. Big work on yourself first. Anything else? Kanika, if it makes you feel better, baby, you're here to do great things. Some shit you came back from, if it wasn't past life, your brain works different. I see that. So there's this lack, this space in being able to take an action. But when you do, here's the cool shit. Get the fuck out of your head. Work on this shit. Figure out what your art is, because when you take the action to move forward, let's see if I can get this without moving anything. Okay. So you're like here, right? Right here, this orange. Here's your actions. You ain't taking that many of them. Here's you all in your head over here. It's that brain blocking all this stuff. Blocking the action, stopping you from completing things. But the next action after we recognize our greatness, we make these moves, right? We get responsible. We see how we got to this point and what the family connection is to that. We separate ourselves from that. Then we get a little bit more healthy. Okay? Here we got our health, we get our communications. We're working on ourselves. We've said, okay, I know where that shit comes from. And the next big action, it goes from here to here. That is some like Mount Kilimanjaro type leap shit. Okay? And then we move into luxury. We move into our nobility, our divinity. And we recognize our greatness. And my pad is heavy. Okay. If you notice, this motherfucker is here all by himself, like class, all by yourself. So there's a greatness that's beyond the simplified others. You came here with that. And this road, this blockage is your lesson. Okay? You have these lessons and these experiences that you have to have. And it starts with the others and their blockages, how they get hooked into their chaos. How do they get hooked into the chaos in this realm? And how can you separate yourself from that while understanding it? So there's a great work of art in the self that you need to do. And train your, reshape the way you think so you can go for the fuck outside. There's a world out there. But the heart, please understand, the hard shit you feel has a lot to do with the path and how you get to this royalty coming to America, king, queen type shit right here. So falling off the path is on you, like legit. You have an audience type of existence in this realm. I feel like it's something where people will be focused on you. The others will be watching, wishing, wanting to be a part of that. So there's a great personal strength that has to be achieved here because you may be feeling split emotionally now or sad or drained. But that's going to be a part of your strength later. Okay? So goddamn it, get it together. This is a part of your strength being built. Like Jolly Green Giant had to get his muscles somewhere. I'm not saying you should eat all the vegetables. You probably should. But this is a part of your training for greatness. And it's an isolated greatness, so it's almost like the others around you have all dedicated some type of fucked up chaos to your growth. Don't ask me why it is like that. It's angel school. I don't fucking know. Do we have a song for...
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
I'm just gonna let that one dangle quietly. Gonna get your greatness, Kanika. Time is so not forever. Lady Red. All right, we're going back to the yes or no. Going back on track here. Yes or no questions. Yes or no. Yes or no. See, give me your numbers. Go yes or no. I gotta know. No. Okay. Wow. So it looks like an impulsive decision here of the self. This could be sex focused. I feel like this, okay, so, and then sacred knowledge comes up. So are we going through something where we know better, but we're still asking about it? Is that what we're doing? Do we know the reason and the answer? We're just asking anyway. I feel, because knowledge isn't in reverse here, so I feel like we know. Oh yeah, there's a test, which says stop it. Stop it. Something we can't let go of. And it's on the wrong path and you know it. There's your pop quiz. Okay, we're testing ourselves. Self-control. Well, okay, we're making choices. Ooh. Dirty, dirty thoughts. Naughty cookie. Lady Red. The answer is no. Somebody's a naughty cookie, and it's probably you. You're supposed to be getting some rest right now, right? So there's this issue with the others. We're having some issues with the others we can't let go of. Clarified. My freak card just came out. What's this freak? Somebody's freaky. Or wants to be freaky. Which is it? Somebody wants some freakiness, but it's not happening. Is that? Are we worried about that? Is that correct? Oh, there's the one. Okay. Really clarifying. Oh, this is your cycle. Okay. You know what I keep hearing? I keep hearing location, location, location. I don't know what that means. Location. So there's some plans here. There's some visible success. We're using logic. I feel like you're not making a choice. It's like there's a hot stripper that could come over and jiggle his junk. But you're choosing to not do it because you know he also has a prison record. That was horrible. Somebody going in your purse. That's just what I heard. Let's see okay, this is all over the place now. Wow, I just got hot. What the fuck are you thinking about, Lady Red? Like, heat. Heat. Woosah. Heat. Feeling flush. Ooh. What are you thinking about? No, I'm gonna need you to not. No. No. There's that 3. In our thoughts and our feelings, we are feeling wise. However, I don't think you understand you might be experiencing luck at this time. Maybe you don't feel like there's luck right now, but there is. You don't see it. There's the test. And 4 comes right the fuck. So there we go. Don't let the boredom get you into trouble. Don't let the boredom get you into trouble, okay? And again, location keeps popping back up for me. Location, location, location. Wait, what? He's an ex stripper? Oh, then that's why I'm hot, because I like strippers.
I'm sorry,
And I
I'm
be
done with
getting
Lady
all
Red.
sweaty. Right? I'm like, wait a minute, because I really did like feel like a stripper. Like, you shouldn't have that motherfucker in your house. Ain't no Motel 6 or nothing, y'all. AAA give you like a little discount. It's not anything crazy on the discount, but it's something. It's like $5 or $6 is what I'm saying. Not, it's what I heard.
Is
It's what
what
I
you're
had
saying.
heard.
It's what you're saying.
It's what I read that
Hmm.
somewhere. Not everybody's supposed to be up in your house, is what I'm at. Location, there it is. Location, location, location. So I don't feel like the answer's. So there's a no, but there's that. Hmm. Interesting. No, no from both directions. Location, location. Interesting.
But you bring up location in every single one of Lady Red's readings. So I'm pretty sure she
Mm.
knows what you're talking about.
I think I think Lady Red should probably start thinking about moving or something. Maybe you need to take that
Exactly. That's
high
what you said
energy of
last time.
yours. Huh?
That's what you said the last time too. At least you're consistent.
Yeah, maybe it's time to go someplace where like motherfuckers can handle you and give you, you know, service. I don't know what a better. I shouldn't use any other words. That's some nasty shit fall out of my mouth. Well, when your lease is up, maybe it's time. Maybe you shouldn't wait till the lease is up and you can start doing your research now. I think you're just like, you're like this chi ball of energy, lightning ball. Maybe you need to go where they can handle you. Hey, sometimes we outgrow shit.
I don't know. Lady Red's a cold piece.
Yeah, shit, you might need to be in a place where motherfuckers are built like that. You just might not. And listen, Lady Red, listen, maybe the ex stripper was like practice. Now it might be time to go fuck with some Wall Street ding-a-lang. I don't know. Just-
Some sharks.
right. Might be time to get the real bull. Shit. Wait. Look. I'm done talking to you, Lady Red. I'm done
She
fucking
want to play
talking.
with her stripper though. Wait a minute.
I'm done fucking.
Oh,
Listen, man, having a cigarette. Fuck the dumb shit. She's like, hey, there's this one of the springs just popped out of the trampoline, Lady Red. That's okay. I'm just gonna keep jumping. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hey, ooh,
uh-oh.
Lady Red. You know what I just heard just now? I don't know why I'm telling you this, because you ain't gonna do shit with it. But why don't you make me wrong? Hey, what I just heard was strippers and business.
Open up a stripper business.
I don't know. I just saw a building. I just saw strippers and a building.
Hmm.
And I don't generally do readings telling that include let's all go to the strip club. I don't generally do readings like that. So I'm usually asking about improvement. How do I fix shit so I ain't gotta go through bullshit? So it's very interesting. So when I did your numbers, it looks like somebody's messed up coochie for one, which is probably a dirty ass thought. What you'd like to strip at a studio. Anyways,
Oh
so
my.
see all this chaos right here? The chaos the chaos could be women screaming or something, but there's all this energy encapsulated. Like it's like your eight is squished. So it's choosing this cycle no matter what. As we just saw you like, can we just be focused on the strippers? But maybe if you have to be focused on that, maybe there's something you can manifest from that that puts a little money in your pocket, a little rebirth.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up. It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up. It was at this moment he knew.
Maybe there's something there. Hmm. Maybe not. I don't know about running a club, but what about okay. Woof. Okay. Who's the woman? Who's the woman who has strippers? What's her name? What's her fucking Vivica Fox. Thank you. Vivica Fox had strippers. You know that, right? Now my demon's coming out up in this motherfucker like, hey. You know there's men who'll jiggle their junk in your face for a 10 spot, is what I'm saying. And I would pay for that. Maybe y'all could do like a circuit of dancing where you come to my town and it's raining men. Hallelujah. Hell fucking A, man. Ooh. Wow. Life. Wait a minute. Okay, so side bullshit. Side bullshit story. So this morning I was doing my readings because I like to sample, warm up. So I'm on a dating app or three or four. We won't discuss that part. However, I was on one of my dating apps and I was chatting with a stripper who's out of work. And I was like, wow, who would have ever known that strippers would be out of work? Never even thought about that. It's like, oh, would I be an asshole to offer you a little money to come over and jiggle your stuff in my face? But I was like, that's so cheap and seedy. But how many women would love to go look at some strippers right now? I don't know, Eskimo? Nobody? Just me? Strippers? Anyone? Could be some business there. Couple strippers. You got the internet. Them things will open back up.
I'm shy, but I'd watch.
You ain't the one on the stage. You ain't the one on stage.
Yeah, but I'm shy. I
It,
don't like the attention. I gotta, yeah.
it'll be cappuccino. It'll be some guy named Cappuccino and some guy named the Mexican Stallion or some shit.
As long as they don't touch me, I'm good.
Oh shit, they can touch me. I'm one of the nasty ones. I'll be getting thrown out of clubs. I put a stack of money right on the table just so you'll come over and then I move my money. I'm an asshole. All things considered, I was a stripper. But I love male strip clubs. Unless they have tramp stamps. Do not get to tip the strippers who have tramp stamps over their butts,
What do you have
because
against
I'll
tramp
fuck them in
stamps?
the ass. So the ones with tramp stamps, I'll still tip them, but now I'm on a mission to stick my strap on up your butt. And shit just goes wrong. So don't get those guys. Okay?
You know what?
Wait,
You
wait.
guys should
Torini
work
says
this
she Torini, I wasn't talking to you. Wait, wait. Lady Red, and your name is already fitting.
It is. I agree. Where's she at? Did she get dropped?
Nah,
Lady Red, where are you?
I'm gonna need, she's probably writing some shit down
She's
like, wait a
silent.
minute.
We over here trying to get business plans. Girl, you better be over there taking notes.
Or Torini's writing it down. Torini's like, business plan. That bitch don't know. Hello, I don't give a damn who do it. I don't give a damn who do it as long as you're traveling.
We need some VIP booths
I
so I can
will
watch this from a safe
participate.
distance. Oh, she went to get her stripper. Tori said she went to get her stripper. I'm done. She probably did. She bailed. She just wanted your blessing.
Listen, if I knew some male strippers, a bitch would do. Oh Lord. Tarot card reading over here when you're drunk in the corner, and then everybody sit up front and tip the stripper.
That might not be
Lord,
a bad
I would
idea.
be in so much trouble. That's an awesome fucking idea. What do you think?
That is an awesome idea. I'm like,
Awesome fucking idea. Oh, I could put some shit together. Lord, I wish I knew enough. Mm. But I wouldn't get nothing done. It would be a casting couch. I ain't even gonna lie. There's just, I'm not the one to do it, but I'll suggest it. Because I will be trying, yes, I will be getting high off my own supply. Yes.
you're allowed.
That would just be so bad.
And so good.
Yes, Lord. What'd you say? Resume number? Will the stripper call me back? What? Well, hope she got some. Maybe.
Hit or miss, I guess they never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend, I bet he doesn't kiss ya. He gon' find another girl and he won't miss ya. He gon' stand and hit the dub like Wiz Khalifa.
And then the
Well,
ratchet
hope she
music
found
comes
herself a
out.
stripper. Anywho. Alrighty then. Okay. Say, did you see the debates?
Ugh. No.
No. All right.
Yeah. I couldn't do it.
Troll.
Did
I
you?
had to.
Okay,
It's like
good.
watching a slow car accident. You have to look.
And you are a looky Lou too. You did say.
Gotta look, man. I am. I'm the ass. I am the ass who slows down traffic. Yes, that is me.
I couldn't bring myself to do it. Hopefully, it wasn't as bad
Okay,
as
who's
that.
next? Um, no, I didn't think it was. No flies or anything weird. Just the president trolling. 21, 21. Ari. Wow, I just crossed through it. Okay. So Ari Vlogs. Have I read for you before? Is that a new name? Or no? I don't call that name. Anyways, my first impression is issues with friends or issues with the others. There's a separation. Could be a period of time where we're learning discrimination or how to choose between one and the other, this or that. Discernment. We are getting clear, or at least the others are. We're crossing out some elements of life here. We're crossing some things out, or it's time to. And that could be about growth, changes, big changes. And the feminine experiences a bit of isolation that we may have created. Might be time to focus on ourselves. This is your first time, Ari? Okay. Okay. Best luck being by yourself right now. Learning moderation. There. 6 again. So, what comes up for your yes or no is to deny something. Ignore, yes, deny. There's a half truth, half lie going on here. And then, yes, you are correct. So, by your numbers here, I see a separation. And things may be out of balance, but it's like having to move ahead, move on. It's like, it's like not my first, but an impression I'm getting here is like someone establishing themselves and discovering how maybe the interactions with the others might take us backwards a little bit. And that's not good. So it's like making a decision to move beyond somebody's limitations. And I don't feel like these are your limitations. It feels like someone else's limitations. Yeah. It's like realizing the difference between yourself and another. Now your guides, looks to me like there's like a loss of self. Might be going through a period where we're not feeling our best, even though we are best. You may find some good luck in being of service to others. Okay? So that may come in the form of being a mentor or something that helps other people. There was somebody in your environment who was a perfectionist or some type of like forced overachiever thing of a Bob. I don't fucking know. But it creates this like environment where somebody feels like they need to be in control at all times. And I see 6 here 3 times. And so this is a need to like move into a place where we're not experiencing so much ego. But if we don't, then we become people who thrive off praise. Shit doesn't go right when we don't get that praise. We don't have patience, especially when we deal with the others. It's part of it. Because you have this something that you provide to the others that is of comfort, is of use, of value to them, right? There's a codependency that you create too in this lifetime. Not just with yourself, but with others. That could be an audience too. So we have to understand, no? There's just prejudice here. Either you or you may be attracting spiteful people. And that shit's gonna fuck with your health and your money. So we want to learn in this lifetime. Been very detached. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's okay. Okay? Work on you right now. This change is to give you time before you have to get back into the human chaos machine and go for another ride around the fucking block. Take this time, take the break, put your feet up, chill, because one of the things that is going to be a situation with you, I see in this lifetime, is there's this loop of you putting the priorities of others before yourself. That can be an issue here, and it'll make you feel crazy, right? Wow. But you have this. It makes you focus on the wrong shit. But you have an art form here. You need to be working on that. It should be about you at this time. It should be all about you. You're a guide. You're a guide. I don't know if you know that. You're sensitive. So you have other things, right? And I see you having this protective, compassionate energy that gets you into trouble. So watch that. Okay. I don't see no loyalty shit going on here. As I said it comes out. Never mind. Scratch all whatever now. Scratch that part. The others. So your repetition in life comes here twice. And it's this conversation here. It's you being this loyal, trustworthy seeker, but you over fucking think everything. You overthink to completion, which has great purpose in other areas of life. We just got to figure out what that is. There's that 4. Okay. So almost like you want to work on procrastinating. You want to work on procrastinating. Get up and get things done. And though you may experience feelings of insecurity or you are like sculpting and crafting your situation right now. We don't want to do that. So we want to get focused on what feels good, not the lack. Okay? Be of service to the others. That's where your gift is. And there's a split in self that you're experiencing, this imbalance. But it's one that you're creating. Okay? So let's work on maybe like putting our feelings in a box. Because when it comes to the others, they can spin you. They can spin you. So we got to get a hold of that. And you want unity, but first we got to pull ourselves together before we can really trust the unity of the others. Because we don't want to invite the energy vampires into your space. And I'm not telling you to give up on anything. I'm just telling you to enjoy more of yourself. See more of yourself. So that you're not inviting in the shitheads who see your greatness and are coming in like whole ass vampires with teeth for energy and all that shit. So while It's a delicate balance to be of service to others and then take care of yourself too. Okay? So I feel like you have others around you, or you have the ability to draw in all different types of energies. So definitely take this time to strengthen that part of yourself, right? And we're off to a new start. You can mold all types of shit. I see here you being able to manifest what you want when you want it. So be careful. That includes people. Be very careful of that. You have energy. So don't fucking have learn to be cool by yourself. Cause I feel like you're one of those magnet people. Don't take this the wrong way. I don't have a better word for you. Some people feel like magnets. So watch that. I'm sorry. This is something you'll have to do. You have to learn how to listen, my mind went blank. All I get is finish a phone call. You have to learn how to finish a phone call. That's just what I heard. I don't fucking know what that means. You have to learn how to finish. And maybe learning to finish is creates this process where you can scoop people out of your environment who may be a drag on you or the wrong influence or all in your grill piece. So, because you got goals, you got shit you're trying to get done. And that's important. Very important. But the repetition will be in healthy communications and getting people to, uh, yeah, getting, having forgiveness in yourself for having to push people out of your environment when it's time. Being able to say no when it's time is so important. I don't even fucking know how to tell you to do that. I don't know. So, Ari, you got some work to do. If Ari, you got some work to do. So while you're dealing with changes and adjustments of the self, know that you're doing it. You're doing what you got to do. You're doing what you got to do. And if you got to protect yourself, then you got to protect yourself. And if you got to defend yourself and separate, then that's what the fuck you got to do. And not something you apologize for either. That's not even how that works. So, yeah, you might have to ignore, deny. And you might have to say no to one person in particular trying to get into your space. I see that. There's just one person. I don't feel like I even have to say it. I feel like you know. There's one person in particular. Interesting. Watch the followers. Followers. Ari went quiet, so I'm going to assume Ari bounced. Oh, hey, Ari, thought you bounced. I don't know if any of that resonated. Please, when you go quiet, you kept typing and erasing. Uh-oh. Did you? Okay, what were we? Okay, any feedback? Anything? Anything at all? Helpful, not helpful? Okay. Big circle around you. Oh. Oh. So there's your 21 and your 21. Okay. The others or the self. The others or the self. That's definitely. Maybe you don't have to let go of anybody as much as you have to be clear about your space and don't be a walking contradiction. Don't say one thing and act on some other shit. Maybe you just take some space for yourself and you have options. I see that, but this life is under your control. This experience is your control. Order is restored by only the goddess, and you are the goddess of this lifetime. So don't push yourself, just have a good look. I think you need to look from a different perspective. Like if you were giving this advice to someone else, if you knew the situation belonged to a friend, what advice would you give them? Knowing all that you know and how it feels, what advice would you give to a friend? Because this is about the self, and you've got these energies just floating around you here with their instabilities. Yeah. First, practice some forgiveness, though. Not of the others, because they're having an experience, but you're supposed to make some impressions upon the others. So, we are learning how to not get ourselves circled by other people's emotions, useless feelings. What's the action? What's the cost? What does the queen need to be the queen? Can't heal them at the cost of yourself and your own sanity. How does that work? And healing, I think, belongs to the parent and the child when possible. The others who've already lived through their experiences and have more to learn, we can only make an impression upon them by letting them see how much we've improved and grown. Trying to help others heal before they've gone through their shit means you take on their shit. Their karma, their lessons, the bad, the good, it becomes your lesson too. Then your lesson becomes the choice: sanity or insanity. Those are the options because you take on their energy, you take on their problems. So, unless you're a nurse and you got band aids, you can't heal people while they're in the middle of having an experience to learn how to get to where you are. You have a different awareness. So the awakening you may be trying to give them belongs to the true seeker. It doesn't belong to the person who's experiencing. The experiencer It's just having an experience. You can impress betterment upon them, but you can't heal them. You just hurt yourself. They say no good deed goes unpunished. Why is that? Not saying you shouldn't help the others, but you have to expect not to be thanked, one. You have to expect that you're going to take on their energy because you take on their sadness, their happy, their shit, their lust, their anger that they don't even know what to do with because they're sleepwalking. Literally, the experiencer is experiencing in a sleep state. You believe what you're told, you feel what you feel. Everything is a feeling, everything is a want. You're seeking for an answer deeper than that. What else is there to this life? Notice the others around you ain't asking questions like that. They ain't talking about that shit. They don't feel what you feel. They don't have the experience that you're having. So you're more awake than the others. So how the fuck do you heal somebody who doesn't know they're hurt? They're sleeping. They're sleeping. So you can hope that in the few moments of an awakened dream state, you may be able to impress something better upon them. But that's the guide can guide the seekers. We can be a road sign in those moments of clarity for the one who's asleep. You can help, but you can't heal. I know that's fucked up. Cannot heal the one who's still experiencing. I think we can heal the child that came from your body. You can heal the one who's seeking. You can help them to heal themselves. But to suggest that you can give healing, that's damage to you. And you'll always be in the middle of somebody else's shit. So here's your friends and family. We need to separate or recognize our differences. Don't tell them they're sleeping. They have to find out for themselves. So you know you're different. I wrote that. Friends, separation, different. We have to cross out some of this stuff that doesn't serve us and weighs us down. And we have to be okay with the changes that come with that. So that's your strength anyway. They have to fend for themselves. They have to. They have to fend for themselves emotionally. And a part of your lesson is to watch to make sure you don't walk that path. Whether it's parents or lovers and spouse, the parents are going to leave this plane with one similarity everybody should be fucking paying attention to. Everybody leaves with regret for the things you didn't say, things you didn't do, things you felt and didn't act upon. Everybody leaves with regret. But there's awareness at the end. So they're going to get it one way or the other. And they got to come back anyway to fix that shit. So you'll be circling back with them. You'll be coming right back with them. Because that's everybody's spiral. Everybody's little repetition. So you can break this. You're aware of it. You can break that cycle. And it's very healthy for you to do that. You have the keys to do it. You're the one in this environment. You're the one in this circle right here that's awake. So, can't heal them. You can impress an awakened state upon them. And that's okay. That's great. Better than nothing. All right, who's next? Hope that helped. As my cigarette went out again. Dania, am I reading the same thing for you? Are we doing the same thing, Dania? Dania, whatever yes or no was, the answer is yes. But then an X comes out behind it. So let's look at your numbers. Wow, okay, fixed energy. And your numbers come out 3, 2, 4, 1, 2. Repetition with chaos. We don't like that. That sucks. All right. So there's this fixed energy we're dealing with right now, which is not good. We're feeling emotional. We're upset, or the others upset us. Someone upset you. So we're having some issues with the others. Perfectionist pops to me right now, and this could be coming from people in your environment close to you. Maybe you feel like you're not getting the response you want from someone egotistical. And this is problems with unions. Boy, that holy grail. So something needs to come to completion, right? It's transition. It's time to move forward. We have an ending here in your numbers. It's something like, here's this repetition, and you're holding on to it, but it's bringing all this unsettling energy here. High frequency. Something you need to let go of, too. To me, it's time to move forward. So there's an action that needs to happen here between you and another person. Because there's nothing here. Looks like it. Or you think that. Or somebody's really in their fucking head. It's like feeling alone, but you're not. And that lonely feeling can bring impulsive response. Brings an issue with moving. It's like where we need to get some control. And this can become a physical energy where we're inviting in lusty, thirsty behaviors. It's your cancer. I hope that's a person. You mean? It's a cancer as in a person who's a cancer, or you have cancer? Which one? These signs driving me crazy. Cancer as a person, you mean, right? You don't mean you have cancer. Please clarify that. It's a person. Okay, thank you. Okay, good. Alrighty then. Well, lovely dear. This would not be a bad time to embrace change. Freedoms. Cycles that are coming to a complete ending where we start realizing what the reality is. We start taking back our power. Start looking at getting some satisfaction because you deserve that. And this fixed energy of the past, this thing that wasn't in motion, it's cool, it's fine, it's happening for a reason. So, I don't feel like this is a good energy anyway. And there's a procrastination that is putting in you. You're procrastinating at this point from moving forward, socially speaking, getting along with others, getting out there. You're intuitive too. So this is just some double checking shit. Just double checking. Right. So there's a sculpting and a crafting and a molding that you are taking on here. Okay? You're not being very imaginative, but there's that repetition. Okay? So let's not be stubborn. Let's get focused on our money, because that's here. So if you can pull your head out of your bum, you can go get your money because that's up here. And that's waiting for you to go collect it. It's like a big bucket of money at the end of the rainbow. You need to go get it. Whether that's a new job or something else going on in your world, there's money that you're not focusing on right now. That's waiting for you, or it's here. It's above all this. But you're focused on this other non-team player. And you're giving in to this chaos. It's lust, my dear. And we just, we shouldn't, I'm not, listen, it's a natural thing. It's wanting, it's the wanting, we all have it. But do they deserve it? Do they deserve our attention? And they don't, because they bring distortions and they're not worthy. So in your own numbers, you've got this time, this 3 here, which is like, this is a good time to figure out what works for you and what doesn't. And this is this unity in relationships, recognizing what we can create, what we have created, what isn't going to grow. It's just not. So we're experiencing this blockage, this stagnation. And it's a stagnation in love. Why? Because we're putting love of the others before the love of the self. And when we put the love of the others before the self, there is no foundation underneath our feet. So you can look at my shitty drawing. So there's your numbers right there. And here's this foundation underneath you and those digits. But here we have an 8. I was going for this repetition, but all this chaos is felt right in the middle. All this lower self, belly chaos. So we need to focus on that. I'm sorry, we're not okay. We're not focusing on the chaos. We did that already. We're focusing on the self. We're building the self. Lots of self work to be done here before you can even get to the others. And what I'm feeling here too is when you get to that place where you can even see the others, you're going to need to be in a place of control, like real self-control. Because you got this ability to work with the others. You can draw people in. You have this energy of being able to pull people in. But then there's this wall. There's this wall and this fixed energy. So this type of drive and thing, this ability to focus that you have, doesn't belong on this energy, this person you're thinking about. This has a better place. Okay? This is great organization skills, but you can be thrown off with this emotional chaos shit right here. Your focus on relationships with the others, the physical elements, being able to control yourself. Dania, what I just heard, I'm sorry if this is wrong to say to you, but listen, dick can throw you out of balance in this lifetime. Dick can ruin you. So, dick, pussy, whoever your love interests are, I don't fucking know. But your focus on that lusty interaction with the others can ruin you. That can create imbalance for you. So, we want to work on that. Be mindful of that in this lifetime. So, you want to go in with control and power in relationships. Very essential key here. Because I see you have the ability to do that. You have the ability to be controlling, but we want to harness that. That's great manager skills. It's logic. It's a dependable person. So you need to, got to get that mind right. Got to get the self in check, in order, so that the motherfucker that approaches you is correct. You're not coming from a place of want. Come from a place where that motherfucker is right for you. They should be on their knees when they approach. Not with all this fuzzy wuzzy right here. This fuzzy wuzzy stuff. It's fuzzy wuzzy. We don't want that. No fuzzy wuzzy. Because your shit is like, you already got walls to climb over anyway for anybody coming at you. So, so we really want to kind of get a hold of these elements of ourselves. Because you have a fixed energy. Very, yeah. It's a leader spirit. But you got to get comfortable with yourself too. Because that, as much as it can go high as it can go low. So if you haven't realized yourself as a leader now, you should know that you are one. So harness this right here. Because you're a builder. You can make things happen. I see that. But you got this wall. That shit's already a lot to climb. So the motherfucker that approach it, you need to be in the right place, right time, type of love, type shit. Sorry, Dania. You ain't no any type of bitch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Some women can fuck them all. But, but that's not you. Your shit's gotta be like hand selected. You gotta go to the factory, look at what's coming off the shipping line, open the box, put it together, and put it back. All that fuzzy wuzzy, that's a lot. So maybe your love comes in at the right place, right time. Maybe I just heard you. Okay. I just heard you need to be in a place where you meet a guy who's not afraid of you, scared of you. What? So there's this, yeah, okay. So on the other side of conversations and communications, trust the self, there's this critical, like, passionate, nut kicking energy. Yeah, I feel like maybe you're a woman who kind of needs a strong dude who can defend himself. No, that's not right, is it? The six just falls out here outside of the box. So it's like, this is a person, maybe the person who fucks with you needs to be more submissive to you. it's not, I feel like it needs to be somebody who doesn't mind submitting or being domesticated like a cat with you or something. Like they need to have a soft side because like literally this energy, this creative, passionate, courageous thing, this energy is right here. Like so this is a wall somebody has to come in with like they gotta have their shit together because if not you have some type of ability to flip and destroy. Okay, you might be stronger than we know. All right. You might be more powerful than you know. I don't know. But these threes have their backs turned to each other. So it's like a I can love you and I can also kick you down a flight of stairs. Oh my God. That just came out of my mouth. I'm so fucking sorry. I'm going to scoop these up because that didn't sound good at all. I'm sorry, didn't you? That really sounded harsh. I'll put these away. Alrighty then. I think 2, 3, 4, 5 is the time I've been sitting here. I think we should shut this down. Because Dania's over here kicking
For
motherfuckers
real.
down flights of stairs and shit. What? What were you gonna?
Like that card in
Yeah.
the zombie deck.
Shit. So Dania is probably a little bit stronger than she's being honest about or telling anyone, and that's okay. Bad bitches sometimes gotta, we gotta spend time by ourselves. That's a part of that shit. Bad bitches, we gotta do that. That is.
Tis true.
That's all right. Don't be kicking motherfuckers downstairs. Shit. Motherfucker know you a bad bitch before you stuck your foot out. He already knew. What's the song for Denis over here? Oh, my shit went off. Goddamn. Okay.
I don't like where this is going. 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 I don't.
I bet somebody wouldn't. Santana, you don't know how these lives work? I don't either. We're all still learning. How about that? Yeah, we're learning about bettering the self. Okay. I'm sorry, Eskimo. Did you say there was 4 people ahead?
Of Sanatana. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Yes. You want me to put the next one out? Or are you ready to shut down?
Okay, I'll just do yes or no and I'll do it as quick as I can. Let's just test me right now. Let's go. Yes or no only.
Okay.
So who's next? I don't know why Build-A-Bear is so strong in my head right now. Build-A-Bear. Somebody needs to build a bear. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Santana, you got your question. Just go ahead and type out your questions, you guys. Because nobody's following what Eskimo's saying, so I'm guessing you guys can. Yeah.
I know. I just, I
You did.
try.
You
I
did. And you
try,
know what? Reading is fundamental. So Santana, if you hear me, what's your question? If whatever 4 left, just go ahead and type out your question so we can zip through.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Damn.
1111.
And Santana typed out 1111. That's a trip. Like right when you said it.
Santana, the answer from my card is love yourself. Because without that, there is no health. And the answer is no, because of growth. No comes back again. So, no, there is, be mindful of your path with the others. Be mindful of balance. That can also be no balance. So, that can also come from not loving oneself. Very simple deck. Okay. 5636. Will you be opening your third eye? I'm not even answering that. That's on you if you even believe in such a thing. But you know what? I said I'd flip cards, so let's just go. Let's just go. Will Obsidian be opening their third eye? I think this is so appropriate. Yes, it's true. No, do not. You know, because the will is up to you. So it's really up to you. If you believe about a third eye, then go for it. That's a yes and a no. Because that's choice. That's called a choice. Suriti, will God give you justice? How about, will Suriti get justice? Yes comes out in reverse, but what came intent with intention is an ego block. No, stop waiting. So I get the impression that there's still more work to be done in whatever your question is. But something needs to go forward. There's a block of some sort before a win appears. So I feel my first impression why I took your God out of it is because this feels like it's a situation with variables that have nothing to do with God. This feels like health, money. This feels like blockages, something someone wants to get to that feels a little bit just out of reach. Something someone needs to move on. It's like waiting for something to be given when an action may be required, and a change in the way we think about a certain situation. So maybe there's other people beyond God who have an answer or have something to do with justice being achieved. Okay, Ocean wants to know, will me and Bo move together this year with no interference? Ooh. Damn. Okay. No. wishful thinking. All right.
Can you hear me still? Can you hear me?
Oh, okay.
There you are.